Tocando sua xereca, cadu, 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 cadu.
Hey guys, what up? Welcome back. Who doesn't like to wake up and know that Eminem's featured on somebody's content? This just dropped today. It's Fat Joe, Lord Above featuring Eminem, Mary J. Blige. Good day for music today, I think. Positive today. Really positive about music today. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. Try to get 1,000 subs by April. Thanks honestly for everybody that's subscribed, you know, since I last thanked yous. I'm gaining a couple a bit faster than what I used to do. If you want to drop in, pop it in comments, I'll get to it. Anyway, man, let's jump onto this one.
Yeah. We cop new timepieces when these fools deny Jesus. Hate is a sin, dog. Be real. I got my hand on the pump. You on Twitter in.
Talk about guys denying Jesus, you know, saying we're getting these new timepieces, but fools are denying Jesus. They talk about, you know, spending money on like watches instead of like on those big crosses that people used to have, those big chains. It says, hey, it's a sin. Hey, it's a sin. Don't be hating.
And on the pump, you on Twitter in your fields, throwing subs, arguing with chicks.
Who's got a resort to throwing subs on Twitter? Just do what real men do. Write a diss track.
Arguing with chicks. I pray for these niggas, same hands that I hustle with. Passing the offering place, I'm the preacher in foreign whips. Sermons and politics, miracles come with each and every flip. That De Niro from zero, so heaven sent.
Oh, he's just done a whole verse in about religion. So he says, I pray for these guys, the same hands that I hustle with. You know, so he's saying that he prays for the guys that are out there. But he's doing the same things with the hands that he's praying with. And then he says about passing the offering plate. That's when that plate comes around in church or whatever. And then he says, "I'm the preacher in foreign whips." It's just, do you know, like you get those preachers and that, don't you? That just making a lot of money. These preachers. Got this massive flock following them, and these preachers are earning some coin. Obviously talking about the religious aspect, you know, he's got pray, preach, passing the plates, you know, sermons, miracles, and then he goes on to talk about that De Niro from zero, so he's got money from nothing, and then he goes on to say heaven sent. So heaven sent. As in like heaven sent it, but heaven sent as in C-E-N-T, you know, sent as in money.
Zero, so heaven sent, immaculate blessings from Mary. I reminisce on days we was broke, all we had was some common sense. Last night I had a nightmare, I was at the stove. I woke up in Paris, cooking up for hoes.
Says some days we were broke, the only thing that we had was common sense. That's the only thing I had that day, was just a little bit of common sense. I've got nothing in my pockets, just a little bit of common sense in my head.
Cooking up for hoes. That's why I thank the Lord for giving me this life. And even when I'm gone, the music keeping us alive. Yeah, it's called forever, ever family time.
He's just spoke some truth there. He said even after we're gone, the music's going to keep us alive. If you look at like Biggie and Tupac, for example, you know, I'll just take them two for example. You know, there's loads of people that you can look at, like Nipsey Hussle and Triple Extension, but it's the music that people remember you by. You know, and it keeps you alive, you know, in the thoughts. And then he says it's forever, ever. You're paying homage to Andre 3000. You're paying homage to a bit of Outkast. Miss Jackson. Obviously, Family Ties, you know, the name of Fat Joe's album that this is off.
G6 Globals, who the dunk it from the projects? 8 balls from Poppy, when the dunk it in the Pyrex. Mischief.
Fat Joe just comes on talking about fucking flying in G6s and drugs. He's just come on, you know, straight out, don't give a shit, he's talking about drugs. And flying in private planes.
Dunked it in the Pyrex. Mischievous thoughts, foreseeing the sauce. Told Montana in the Jeep, Chicky Poo in the Porsche.
He goes on to talk, say about fucking mischievous thoughts before seeing the source, you know. Came from the projects, I had these mischievous thoughts, you know. I had to deal or whatever. I had to make money the way that I had to make money, basically. From mischievous thoughts, that's how I had to make my money. Be mischievous, not being very legal.
In the Jeep, Chicky Poo in the Porsche. The Frank Sinatra, the Spanish monsters. We the Jimmy's Cafe, ain't no need for opera. Had the fiend scream hallelujah, fuck the prosecutor. Gave my nigga 50 years and he was not the shooter.
Who got give him 50 years? I'll kind of tying that all into Mafia then. But then he talks about Jimmy's Cafe, and all I could think about was Jimmy Hoffa. But obviously Jimmy Hoffa didn't get given 50 years, did he? Jimmy Hoffa got disposed of a different way. Obviously Frank Sinatra, he were kind of affiliated with the Mafia, wasn't he?
He was not the shooter. When they see us.
It's just stunning. Somebody got given 50 years and he didn't even kill anybody. You know, your law system in America is so strict. Obviously, if you kill somebody, then yeah, that's fair enough. But is it that by association sort of thing? Because you were there. That's hard, is that one?
Solitary confinement. Dig deep in your mind, no pressure, no diamonds.
Dig deep in your mind, no pressure, no diamonds. You gotta dig deep to get diamonds, haven't you? You gotta dig deep in that dirt to get some diamonds.
In your mind, no pressure, no diamonds. So we live a life, drop 100 at the ferry. My chick from San Fran, but stay out my Bay Area. You salute the cross, or you rebuke the cross. Either way, you meet the Lord when you get moved across.
He said you either respect the cross, you know, you either respect the Lord, you respect God, yeah, or you take that shit for granted. You know, you downplay it. Nah, I'm not a religious guy. Yeah, but either way, when your time's up, you've got to meet that guy. You've got to meet him, haven't you? And see which way you go. You go up or you go down.
Either way, you meet the Lord when you get moved across. Death knocking at your door, got you squeezing handle, and you ain't seen God till you staring down a barrel.
You haven't seen God until you're staring down a barrel. That's that light flashing before your eyes, and then boom, time's up, checking out, curtains down.
Till you staring down a barrel. I'm sitting here reminiscing, think I just got a light bulb. Something I'd like to mention, this is just on a side note. Word to the terror squad, Joe. This is all puns aside though, I know.
Oh, I'm still sitting here reminiscing. Yeah, I'm still thinking about that those good times, those best times, you know. He goes on to talk about, got a light bulb, just got some thoughts. Just got some good ideas. Something I'd like to mention, man. Something I'm gonna have my chest. Then he goes on, I just pay a little bit home. He said, Terror Squad, you know, that's where Fat Joe and Big Pun came from. Yeah, they're in Terror Squad. So he said, Joe, this is all puns on the side though. You know, puns is in jokes, but obviously like talk about Terror Squad's a big pun.
This is all puns aside though. I know me and Mariah didn't end on a high note. Yeah. But that other dude's whip, that pussy got him neutered.
Oh, why the fuck? Why is he going at Mariah Carey again? Is it? This verse is a continuation of his Bang verse, innit? You know, on Conway the Machine's Bang. When he went at Ja Rule and Cannabis. Is this just like a content? Is all Eminem's features now just like this is at people? Is he bored? He's bored. Eminem is bored. He's reminiscing about the people in his distant past because there's nobody current that's good enough.
That pussy got him neutered. Tried to tell him this chick's a nut job before he got his jewels clipped. Almost got.
He's talking about Nick Cannon. Said by that other dude's whipped. Talking about Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon's got that thumb on his head. Nick Cannon's being pussy whipped. He said that pussy got him neutered. She's tucking his balls, man. She's taking his balls. Tried to tell him this chick's a nut job before he got his jewels clipped. She has taken his. She's wearing those as earrings. She's got one bollock there and one bollock there.
And this chick's a nut job before he got his jewels clipped. Almost got my caboose kicked. Fool quit, you're not gonna do shit. I let her chop my balls off too before I lost to you, Nick.
I let her chop my balls off to you. Too before I lost to you, Nick. I don't even know what to say, you know, because I thought all this were put to bed years ago. Said we were reminiscing though, didn't I?
I should quit watching news clips. Yeah, my balls are too big. I should be talking pool, cause I got scratched. So my pocket's full and I'm taking shots at you. Fuck it, let me chalk the cue stick. I'm over the top like Cool Whip, and I promise.
He's just made a whole pool playing verse turn into a fucking diss to someone. He's talking about watching news clips. He said my balls are too big. I should be talking pool. You know, pool balls. And scratches on my pocket. You know, when you scratch on the then obviously fall when I'm taking shots at you. Yeah. So he's putting it every time. He's putting balls every time when he's taking shots at you. Shots, pull shot. Let me chalk the cue stick. I don't even know how I fucking think to this shit. I don't even know how I even caught that because I've had no sleep and I'm quite happy that I've caught some of that.
Fuck it, let me chalk the cue stick. I'm over the top like Cool Whip, and I promise you the day I fall off or lose it, I will stop and cut off the music. Opportunist, wanna kill shit every chance that I got to do this. Stack.
I promise you when I fall off, I'm gonna cut the music. That day ain't coming anytime soon. No matter what the critics say, that day ain't coming no time soon. I'm killing shit every chance I get. And then I'm re-killing the rappers that I've already killed in the past.
Opportunist, wanna kill shit every chance that I got to do this. Stacking my guap, savage, I'm not to fool it like a handgun. You could say I'm like a gat when it's cocked. I keep it.
I'm not to be fooled with like a handgun. You don't play around with those guns. Could go off at any time. Like a gat when it's cocked. Don't be playing with this gun. Don't be going at Eminem, man. Eminem's got too much time on his hands nowadays. It's too much time.
You could say I'm like a gat when it's cocked. I keep it a your ass to get shot. If rap was an actual block, you'd act like you're strapped when you're not.
if rap was an actual Glock, you'd act like you're strapped when you're not. See, you've got no, you ain't got no ammunition, and you don't have the ability to fire out at me, is what he's saying.
If rap was an actual Glock, you'd act like you're strapped when you're not. Only cap that you pop is the top on the can of your pop. You the man till I pop your top. You ain't jack in a box.
Oh, what the fuck? He says the only cap that you pop is the one on the top of your can of pop. That's the only thing you're popping is the top of your can. You ain't popping nobody's. You ain't shooting anybody. You ain't taking no careers. You're just out there drinking soda, drinking pop. You think you're man till I pop your top. You ain't jack in a box. Then Eminem's obviously saying, you're nothing. I'm gonna pop your top. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take some more scalps. But then he says you're not jack in a box. Jack in a box is that, I think it's is it a food chain in America? But obviously a jack in a box, that fucking thing that pops up. But also you ain't jack in a box. I don't know if it's the same in America, but there's a saying over here where it's like you ain't jack. It means sort of like you fuck all. You're nothing. You ain't jack. That ain't jack. That's fuck all. But he's saying you ain't jack in a box. You ain't fuck all when you're dead in a casket.
Cap that you pop is the top on the can of your pop. You the man till I pop your top. You ain't jack in a box. And I ain't talking the hamburger spot. Cracker with the barrel, arm to the teeth. Anderson Paak. Rest in peace to Afeni. Anderson Paak. You sent me that plaque with his rhyme sheet. I haven't forgot.
Oh, he's talking about Tupac and his mom. Tupac's mom was called Afeni Shakur. She was an activist. And obviously, her son Tupac. You sent me that plaque with his rhyme sheet. I haven't forgot. Did she really do that?
You sent me that plaque with his rhyme sheet. I haven't forgot. Blow 30 million in a month. Call it Bruce.
Who the fuck's blowing 30 million a month? Blow some of that shit my way, man. Because times are hard. I'm working nights and all sorts of shit just to get by. Who's blowing 30 million a month?
Blow 30 million in a month. Call it Brewster's Millions. Just hope I don't lose the feeling. From soldier to civilian. Got everything I need.
Hope I don't lose a feeling from soldier to civilian. That's like that thing, when soldiers like veterans come back from the war, and they feel like they've got no purpose. They feel like they've lived so long, in their life in the Marines or Army or whatever, and they come back and there's then, they've done all this shit, this stuff, for the country, God bless them, and then they feel like they've got no purpose then sometimes, don't they, So he's talking about, I'm sorry, he's talking about, call it boosters, millions. I just hope I don't lose the feeling. Yeah, obviously he's talking about the love for what he does for music, and then he talks like a soldier to civilian, because a lot of guys that go from soldier to civilian don't think that they're worth as much. If you get what I mean, obviously, everybody's thankful, or at least should be thankful, but that's the only best way I can describe that. It's not the same. They don't feel the same. They don't have the same drive as what they used to have.
Just hope I don't lose the feeling. From soldier to civilian, got everything I need, but I don't even see myself in the future chilling. Only thing I don't have in the booster ceiling. Just call me the ruthless villain.
So I don't think I'm going to give up anytime soon. I can't see myself in the future, you know, just chilling out and not going at people for no reason, not bringing up history, not bringing up past disses. So the only thing I don't have in the booth is a ceiling. I've got everything needed in that booth. I've got the talent, I've got the drive, I've got the passion. Just don't have a ceiling, man. Can't be reaching those heights. And just call me a ruthless villain. Ruthless villain. Because he's a villain in the fucking booth. But also ruthless villain. You don't give a shit.
Just call me the ruthless villain. They're telling me sky's the limit. So I got my head in the clouds. Unicorn in human form, saw a gift horse, looked him dead in the mouth.
Eminem talks his fucking shit, doesn't he? So he talks about, you know, about the booth not having a ceiling. So he tells me that the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit because my fucking booth's got no ceiling. He says I've got my head in the clouds and I'm up there with the gods. I'm up there with the gods. Unicorn in human form. Fucking mythical. I'm not a mythical creature. I'm a fucking mythical creature. Saw a gift horse, looked at him dead in the mouth. Said, you don't look at a gift horse and look it in the mouth. But I did, I looked it dead in the mouth. So I'm a mystical unicorn. Yeah. Fucking walking on rainbows.
Clouds, unicorn in human form, saw a gift horse, looked him dead in the mouth. And Lord, good looking out for sending me Edna and Charles. Whenever mom kicked me out of the house, they were the bomb, then you sent me LL.
He's fucking talking about his auntie and uncle, Edna and Charles, that were off Evil Deeds. That's what we were off. I had to sing the whole verse then to know we're off Evil Deeds, where he spoke about his aunt and uncle, Edna and Charles. Said that he fucking think he sent me LL. Playing homage to LL Cool J. Well, if you hadn't heard it, he actually rang up. I think LL Cool J were on Eminem's Shade 45 channel getting interviewed, and they played it like Eminem rang up and put on like a different voice. I can't remember where he said he was from, but he said, "Oh, L, can we do a little game? Can I sing a couple of your verses? Yeah, and then you jump on and see if you know what the track is." So LL Cool J was like, "Yeah, sure, let's do it, man." So Eminem were there fucking doing LL Cool J's tracks, and they all were like, "Man, you know, how do you know these? You're so good at them." And then it eventually came out that were Eminem that were obviously rung up his own station to speak to him. Then he paid a lot of homage to him, you know. So they've never actually got to meet in person and stuff like that. But just to hear Eminem, because it weren't that long ago, you know, because that Shade 45 channel's not been going, you know, a whole lot of years, but just to hear somebody of the stature that Eminem's at, you know, publicly paying homage to someone that gave him the inspiration to do what he did, to do what he does.
Charles, whenever mom kicked me out of the house, they were the bomb, then you sent me LL. All the times that I hated myself, since 11 to 12, only way that I knew how to better myself was when I'm bet against by everyone else. So don't hit the head on the nail. You ain't seen God till you...
What the fuck? He just said, so Joe hit the head on the nail. You're supposed to hit the nail on the head. Don't hit the head on the nail. That'll hurt. So he talks about, you know, hating himself, you know, self-loathing, you know, when he was younger, and the only way that he knew how to better himself, you know, to get out there and to go against people that thought they were better than him. which he did in his battle rapping, you know, when he was younger, which he does now. You know, his critics and other people.
In the 12, only way that I knew how to better myself was when I'm bet against by everyone else. So Joe hit the head on the nail. You ain't seen God till you're staring down a barrel. I was gun shy, but now like a snail, the slug's coming out of its shell.
So, you know, Fat Joe said that on his verse. You ain't seen God till you're staring down the barrel. Eminem says I was gun shy. You know, he got done for having that gun, didn't he? Run up on Kim's bit on the side with that gun and it fell out, but it weren't loaded, thankfully, because he wouldn't have had the career that he's had. But it says like, but now like a snail, the slug's coming out of its shell. He's talking about bullets. Yeah, slug's a bullet. Oh, slug's a slug. It's coming out of its shell, which bullets have got shells. Slugs, bullets. And otherwise he's fucking fired, yeah. He's also saying that when a snail gets evicted from its shell, it turns into a slug.
Oh, there's no hate in this world that can make me give up, that can keep me stuck. Lord, I thank you. I thank you, I'm so.
You know, it's quite weird that Eminem's actually on this track, yeah. With all the beef that he's having with Lord Man, this track's called Lord Above. I'd have thought that Eminem would have probably released a track of the same name, you know, as a diss to Lord Jamar. Obviously, it's not. You know, it's quite a religious track.
Grateful, so thankful, so thankful. So thankful.
No, you know, Mary J. Blige just got that voice on she, man. You know, that Family Affair track that she did. Love that track.
I thank the Lord above. Yeah.
Woo! Right, guys, that's that one done, man. Fat Joe's track, or Fat Joe's album. Who had the better verse? Well, whose verse will you remember after the track? You know, that's all I'm gonna say. You know, Eminem has done what he usually does on Ariella. Eminem's part was twice as long as everybody else's. He didn't do his, you know, sometimes he switched the beat, you know, and goes a little bit faster like he did on Bang, like he did on Majesty. Yeah, but still took it. Lyrically, still took it. Anyway, guys, like I said, that's that one done, man. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. We'll try and get back onto some Eminem stuff. But I'm just so behind. I'm just so behind with requests at the minute. Yeah, and I thank you all for it. You know, just makes me think that I'm actually doing something right. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.